Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, as you would have seen on the thumbnail, I'm going to try and demonstrate the difference between the 5-inch Carpuride screen versus a 7-inch Carpuride screen, right? So I've seen comments on various videos and even on my video that they feel the 7-inch screen is way too big. It's just far too intrusive for them sitting in front of them. So I've had offline discussions with this about Carpuride, and they've kindly sent me the 5-inch screen as well, which I want to try and demonstrate to you today on the difference between the two, right? 7-inch versus 5-inch. So in that demonstration, and hopefully you're able to then make for yourself a decision whether or not the 7-inch suits you better versus the 5-inch, right? So for me, I feel that the 7-inch basically is just perfect. It adds enough content for me on the display that I'm able to, with ease, navigate. The 5-inch screens I've used in the past, I've used with the Garmin Navi, I've used with the BMW CRN, and at times I found I had to struggle when specifically when I got into the city with the small streets. I might have missed a turn or whatever, right? I don't feel I have that challenge anymore with the 7-inch. Anyhow, going back to the 5-inch, as I said, Carpuride have sent me this marvelous screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this along with me today, and I'm going to try and demonstrate the difference between the two. And if you're on the fence and you're still, not sure what screen to purchase, then maybe this will help you make that decision, right? So let's head out. So what I've got now is I've got Google Maps loaded. I've got the 7-inch screen installed, so you can see the size of the screen. You can see the detail of the screen, right? So I'm going to stop shortly and I'm going to then switch to the 5-inch screen, and let's see what the difference is for any of you out there, and whether or not that makes sense for you to go either with the 7-inch screen or the 5-inch screen, right? So hopefully this serves a purpose for you all. I live in Tokyo, and the amount of detail for roads and things like that, it's just insane, right? Very, very densely populated. As I mentioned in my review of the 7-inch screen, the beauty about these Carpuride devices is they integrate amazingly well with the BMW Wonder Wheel or Whiz Wheel, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip between the 7-inch to the 5-inch. I won't change the map destination, so hopefully then that'll give you an idea of what the difference is between the two. So let's just do that now. Right, so that's paired. Let's go back here, screen, and let's go to CarPlay. I've had this before. So what you just basically do is you go to Wi-Fi and then allow Wi-Fi, change the channel, change it to 36, and then Wi-Fi. There we go. This is the first time you would have seen that I've set up this device. I'd never connected to it. Just took me a few minutes to connect to it. It's so easy, so intuitive for me. But that's the difference in screen size. Now you make your decision. You make your judgment call. For me, it's a no-brainer. That's the reason why I absolutely love the 7-inch screen. So let's head back on out on the road. Maybe my eyesight's just really bad. I don't know. And you see when it didn't connect though, I just changed a different channel on the Wi-Fi. So changed on the 5 gigahertz, I think it changed from 136 to something, right? And they connected straight away. These devices are just so reliable. I mean, I've just come off a trip of 3,500 kilometers. I went all the way south of Japan, and that video is going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks or so. The Carpuride 7-inch did not fail me once. Not one single time did it fail me. Well, I had at one point I had where it wouldn't connect with my phone, and the only reason was, and I explained that in my video, is because I was surrounded by I don't know how much Wi-Fi, how many cars. There was so much radio frequency interference, and I said, I know what this is. I'm not going to go start here troubleshooting and stressing out about the device. I rode 2 or 3 kilometers down the road. I turned the motorbike off, I turned it back on, I let everything gracefully boot up again, and then boom, it connected. So don't stress out, there's nothing wrong with it. And that's from, God, I was riding for 8 days. I must have started, I don't know, the motorbike 50 times on and off. I never disconnect this device as well, right? I never take it off during the evenings, bring it into the hotel room, whatever. I just leave it. There is no parasitic drain on the battery by leaving this on the whole night. There's no issues, there's no concerns. I've left the motorbike at times for, I don't know, for 3 weeks, almost to a month. With this device connected to my motorbike, it does not drain on the battery. There is no better demonstration than that. Like I said, right? I live in one of the biggest cities in the world. Look at all the detail of those little streets and all that. With a smaller screen, it's very difficult to decipher where you've got to go. You take a left turn, right turn, whatsoever. I mean, it's doing its job. It's doing its job for sure. Yeah, but you know, like I said, there are people out there who have immaculate vision. My eyesight has deteriorated over the years because, you know, I've been sitting behind computer screens all my working career. But you know, it's only dropped to 1.5 now at the moment. But you know, I mean, I struggle with those kind of, you know, screen sizes. For me, that's a little bit difficult. That's small, and that's why I feel so blessed I've got that 7-inch. So let's get on the Shutoko Expressway here. Open sesame. There you go. Thank you, sir. I'll stop further down the road and I'll flip back to the 7-inch screen once I get out of this traffic here. It'll get quieter once I'm past the Rainbow Bridge. There is no intrusion whatsoever from the 5-inch screen onto your BMW TFT, but the entirety of the BMW TFT, as you all know, as BMW owners, isn't really displayed on that full screen, right? There is a lot of real estate there which isn't used by the TFT screen, right? So when I use the 7-inch screen, it doesn't hamper any of the information which I need to get from the motorbike. Right, Heiwajima parking area here. I'm just going to pull over quickly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip back from the 5-inch screen to the 7-inch screen. Okay. You may have seen that when I basically just hooked it up, that it remembered my telephone, the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, everything. Boom. I haven't changed anything. There you go. There might be people out there, it's like the 5-inch is more than enough for them. They might be using an application where it's really suitable for them. More power to you, right? So for me, the 5-inch, you know, it's a little bit too small for me, coming off, like I said, the Garmin devices, the BMW CRNs. This is the go-to, and it's only like less than ½ a centimeter where it protrudes into the BMW TFT screen. That's about it, but I can still see all of the information and the data from the motorbike. No issues, no concerns. And I want to mention as well the integration of the BMW whiz wheel. You know, it's the exact same as the 5-inch and the 7-inch screen. It integrates perfectly. You can basically use it when you're riding to navigate through the various applications within an application. By pressing the indicator cancel button, you can get out, you can scroll left or right by using the left side of the whiz wheel, the right side of the whiz wheel. If you want more information about that, go and check out the Stammering Biker. He is the best. He is the master of unboxing and explaining everything when it comes to the products that people send him. He is my go-to guy whenever I want to check out any products whatsoever. I know he's recently subscribed to my channel. I just want to give you a big thumbs up, mate. I appreciate all the hard work you put into it. I love your setup, the clean workshop. You don't have these flickering lights in some small little darky shed or whatever. I can't have that, obviously, in Tokyo. I appreciate all your work, mate. So yeah, go check out his channel for the review of the W702BS. It's phenomenal how he explains all the integration of this. I'm not going to try and replicate that. I can't do any better than what he's done. It's amazing. Right, so let's carry on. You can easily wash your Carpuride as long as you don't squirt it completely straight in the face. It's water resistant. So right, I've just given the motorbike a quick rinse, just come back from a 3,600 kilometre motorbike ride down, been down south. Just wanted to demonstrate as well. I don't really take off the Carpuride when I wash the motorbike. So I'm going to spray it straight in its face. She's all good. I will post an affiliate link in the description below, Arch Japan Motor Vlogs. So in the event you want any discount, just punch in my my discount code and you'll be able to benefit from a discount. So thanks for all tuning in. I hope you found this somewhat useful for those who are looking into invest in one of these devices, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks everyone, and bye bye.